Here we are at the front of our house. So we've commandeered a little bit of our neighbour's yard here, which sort of backs onto her garage. And she was nice enough to let us use this to grow dragon fruit. And we've got something very exciting to show you right now. So the exciting thing that we've got to show you tonight is it's evening time and we've got two flowers coming out on the dragon fruit. And the good thing about it is we've got a few different varieties of dragon fruit here. This variety is a white variety and this is the flower that's coming out on it now. Now, the thing about this is this one has produced quite a few flowers over the period of time, but the flowers haven't always turned into dragon fruit, and a lot of people wonder why, and it's because they're not pollinated. So what we do is we get some pollination or some pollen from some other dragon fruits from a different cultivar, and then we pollinate our dragon fruit, the flowers actually, so when it opens up. So we take pollen out of one and add it to another one. And these flowers are only open for one night. So this is a dragon fruit that we pollinated about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it's starting to turn into a nice looking little dragon fruit there. So that's really good. But the really exciting news is if we look over here, we've got a dragon fruit which is growing on this vine, which is a totally different type of vine. This vine produces yellow dragon fruit. And yellow dragon fruit, in my opinion, are by far the best. They're beautiful, beautiful, sweet dragon fruit. So it's from a different part of the world. It's from Central America, whereas this one is from the Mexico region, so it's a little bit different. And it's got some slight differences about it. The dragon fruit vine, the cactus itself, is really skinny and long, and it's quite spiky. Once this flower develops, it takes 40 days to turn into a mature dragon fruit. So that'll go red. So only 40 days once we've pollinated the flower. Whereas with this flower over here, this takes 180 days to produce the dragon fruit. And when it gets its dragon fruit, it's only going to be small. You can actually see here, this is the dragon fruit developing. See how it's got all these spikes on it? Very, very spiky. That dragon fruit should grow to be about this big. So the dragon fruit itself is not actually as big as the red ones that you see in the store, but it's quite good. So the great thing about this is we're going to come back here tonight. Angus is laughing behind the camera because some doofus is driven past on a bike playing a beatbox, but we're professionals, won't let that get to us. Tonight, how about we pop back and we'll put the spotlight on this tonight. We'll show you how we pollinate this. The thing about this is, the reason why I'm so excited is because this yellow one and this white-fleshed one will be able to use the pollen, even though they're different types of dragon fruit, the pollen will cross-pollinate. So we'll get some of this pollen and mix it with that one and this one from the two flowers, and we know we're going to get fruit set from both of them. So hopefully a yellow one here and a nice white one up there. And we'll save some of the pollen as well because we've got some other little buds coming out on that dragon fruit, which will make the 4th time that it's actually flowered in this growing season in summer. So it's the end of summer now, so this will be interesting. The other thing about it is because this has to stay on for 6 months, this is going to have to hang here and develop over the course of the whole of winter before it's ready. So it'll be well worth looking forward to. And that's one of the funny things about growing your own fruit. You know, when you grow it and something's flowered for the first time like this and it's produced one little fruit, you know, we're going to wait 6 months to have one little fruit like that. So the whole family will probably gather around with a scalpel or something and cut it open and hand it out to each other to enjoy it. And that's part of the enjoyment of growing your own fruit. It's so exciting to get something like this. So we'll come back and we'll check out what it looks like tonight when we pollinate the plant. So guys, we're back, it's night time. We've only had one of the flowers come out. So this is the yellow dragon fruit flower. The white one's gonna have to wait till tomorrow, but we can save the pollen from the yellow one and put it onto the white one tomorrow. The good thing about the yellow one is it's self-pollinating. So basically, to help it along its way, we just take the pollen from in here which is the female part, and brush it onto the stigma there and get a good amount of it. And while we're doing that, we might try to shake some of it into our bucket, and that's worked. We'll save some of that for tomorrow night, and we'll get that, put it onto that part of the flower, and hopefully we'll have a successful pollination. So it's exciting doing this kind of work at night time. You get one chance, flowers once. Well, the flower only opens for one night and then it closes up. And then hopefully this little fella here will turn into a nice yellow dragon fruit for us.